Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be doing a full tutorial on these shades of pink acrylics. I absolutely love the way these came out, and I don't know if you guys have seen on my Instagram a few weeks ago I posted, DM me any inspiration or anything you guys would like to see me recreate, and this was actually sent to me through Instagram. Somebody that wanted to see this set. It was a little different than one they sent me, but it did have the monochromatic effect. The one they sent me was different shades of brown, and I really wanted to do a pink set, so I wanted to do these different shades of pink. I hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and keep on watching. So for the lightest color, or the lightest pink that I'm going to be using, is Valentino Beauty Pure Cotton Candy. I absolutely love this acrylic. I love the fact that it's also a cover acrylic, so I don't need to encapsulate it with clear. I don't need to put any clear acrylic on top. It is strong enough or thick enough for it to stand on its own, and that is basically what cover acrylics are. And I am doing a 3 or 4 ball method. I'm not doing any particular thing this time. And I have been getting so many questions. I'm talking about so many questions on my social media asking me what tips I am using. I am using the Amazon extra long tips. I don't believe that they're in stock right now, but the good thing is I stocked up when I bought them, so I have a lot left. So I got them on Amazon, like I said, and I am using my Red Iguana practice hand and the Valentino Beauty Pure Acrylic Brush number 10. I don't usually show the monomer that I am using, but I usually am always using the Young Nails monomer. It is my absolute favorite, and I have been using it for a very long time. I also got a whole gallon or two of the monomer, so I have a lot to go and I have a lot left. So that is also why I use it. But even if I didn't have that much of the monomer, I would still be using that one. It's amazing, and it's very low odor. When I first started off doing nails, I actually started off with the Mia Secret, as I'm sure many of you also did. It was nice, but I just hated the smell. It had such a strong smell. I get really bad migraines as it is, but I felt like every time I used it, I would have a migraine by the end of the set that I did, and I didn't even have to be doing it for that long. That's how strong of a smell it would be. So I just switched up to the Young Nails, and I absolutely love it. All monomers have a smell. The no odor ones I don't recommend getting. So all of them do have a kind of scent to it, a smell to it, but there are strong ones and then ones that don't smell as much, and I found myself loving Young Nails one. So just an FYI for anybody out there that wants different tips on different monomers, I 100% recommend the Young Nails one. The second color that I am using is from Bumblebee Acrylics, and it is in the color Coral. I am in love with this shade, but I'm also really upset that they come in such small containers. I'm almost like halfway through, and I haven't done any sets with these. I've only done practice and the swatching that I do with all the colors that I get. I got this on my trip to LA at, I don't even remember which store it was, but it was on my trip to LA. It's gonna be a while probably with everything going on that I go again to Los Angeles anytime soon, so I'm not sure where else to purchase them from, but I'm sure I will find it. I am also super happy that we are almost to 10,000 followers on my Instagram. I couldn't be more excited, and I want to thank anybody that supports me in any kind of way, whether it's following me, commenting on my posts, reacting to my stories, reposting me on your profiles, purchasing press-ons, or anything. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. I don't say it as much. I'm not that kind of person that really says it all the time, and that doesn't mean that I am not extremely grateful for all of you, but just know that I am. and thank you guys so much for your continuous support. So this shade is from NailSupplyGlamour, and it is called Just Right. I purchased this a while ago, and I actually hadn't used it except for me swatching it. So I finally got the chance to use it on a set, and I really liked it. It was a little bit of a different consistency to the acrylics that I am used to. It was more grainy, if that makes sense. But if you add a little bit more monomer and have a little bit of a wetter acrylic brush, it just dissolves and it becomes that right consistency. It was a little light in some parts, so I did have to go over it a few more times. But other than that, that pink was so gorgeous. And I know right now NailSupplyGlamour isn't open, or their shop is like on and off open on different days and times. So I haven't purchased from them in a while, but I really like all of the products that they have. And this was actually the very first acrylic color that I got from their actual line, and I wasn't disappointed. And the last pink shade, and the brightest of them all, is Valentino Beauty Pure number 108. It's a super beautiful bright pink, Barbie pink, and I really liked it, so I'm putting that on the pinky. And then I am also using, this is the only one that I'm actually using crystal clear with, and I'm using the Valentino Beauty Pure crystal clear acrylic. This 108 color is the pigment color, so it's really thin. I have explained this before in different videos as to what that means, but this cover alone is not going to cover your nail. It's not going to give it the right thickness that you need or give it any apex, because it's just a pigment. So you do have to go over it with crystal clear, and the other ones were just fine. They were thick enough, and I really liked how they looked. So just this one is what I used crystal clear for. Also, I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, but I have been practicing my application a lot more. I do try and practice every single day, whether it just be a practice finger or practice hand on myself. I do and am trying every single day to learn something new and do something a little different to speed up my process and maybe be a little faster, or do things so I don't have to work as hard. Before I used to put up to 8 beads. Now I'm getting a little better, and practice is everything. Practice as much as you can. I know right now people can't be taking clients and things like that, but just practice on yourself, practice on someone that you live with and take them off right after. Practice on a mannequin hand. You can get those anywhere. You don't have to have a silicone practice hand. I know they can be a little pricey. You can just get one off of Amazon, or just practice with whatever you have. If you have those practice nail tips, where you can do swatches, like swatch sticks, you can practice designs on those. It's very easy to find places or people to practice on. So just do that. for the file, and once everything is completely dry, I am going in with my 80/80 file that I get from my local nail supply store, and I'm just making it the shape that I like. A few of these are a little bulky on the side, and so I just, do it with the 80/80 file, and it's very easy. I haven't used like 180, definitely not for shaping, because acrylic application is pretty thick and it would take you a very, very long time to file anything with the 180. 180 is mostly for your natural nail, and for acrylic application it would be like 80/80 or 100/100, something more coarse. I then use my duster to go and take off any excess powder, and what I am doing here is I am using Swipe by Young Nails with the lint-free wipes, also from Young Nails, and I am just going over all of the nails. Basically, it is a dehydrator, so it's a liquid, like almost alcohol, that will remove anything that you don't need on that nail, like dust or anything like that. And once it is completely dry, you are able to go over it with your top coat. Make sure that it is completely dry or it will have spots. Your gel top coat will leave spots if it comes into contact with alcohol, and you would have to go over it with your gel top coat again, and it will leave like inconsistencies, and you don't want none of that. So make sure it is completely dry and you are good to go, and you can use any gel top coat that you are using. Like I said, these are practice, so I'm using the D&D gel top coat, and that is basically all I am doing. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Comment any videos you guys would like to see. Send me a DM on Instagram, anything you guys would like to see me recreate. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.